Okay, alrighty. So welcome back to our podcast. I'm here with Stephen here, and I'm Michael.
Also known as Maas away.
Yeah, Maas. Maas, and we've got Staple.
Yeah, Steve-O Staple.
Steve-O Staple.
Call me Staple.
You can add him on Twitch and YouTube. So this is going to be our final segment for our first episode of our podcast.
Staple and
Staple Maas podcast.
Yeah, Staple and Maas podcast.
We forgot about that for a second. It's a bit unusual for us to do this type of thing. So we've got our favourite memories of 2000 from 2010 to 2020. Stephen, have you got any favourite moments or?
I'll definitely say I do. Probably the first one would be getting really drunk at the nightclub and showing our whole class Fuck Yeah broadcast.
Yes,
that was a classic moment.
Would you like to tell our guys a little bit more about that night?
Okay, I'll say my half. What I witnessed. Okay, basically what I witnessed was, I can't remember the whole lot, but basically I was really drunk. We're dancing with these guys and we just screamed, "Fuck yeah, broadcast, love you cunts." Like, it was just a really random moment that that just popped up, and that just popped up for the whole thing. And
whole 2019.
Yeah, for the whole 2019 broadcast, and this guy was calling the class group chat, and I'll let you discuss a bit more about
so
it.
from what I remember the night, it all started off with us having a few drinks, and then we went out, got a few more drinks, and went out to another nightclub and got more drinks to Rapture nightclub. We drank quite a bit that night, and we found some group of guys, started calling out "Fuck yeah broadcast, love you" C word, and anyway that grew on to everyone in the classroom, and everyone found it quite hilarious. We used it for the final words of our end of year show actually, and that was a great moment. And that night I kissed a girl that night.
And you liked it?
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, and until she ended up being like a real weird woman. That was a bit of a downer. But otherwise, it was a good night. We had a very we had a very good night. All of us. We met a few guys from TAFE as well out there in the nightclubs. So that was quite good. Like we all danced together and all that. And when we left the nightclub, we were obviously very, very drunk, Steve and I, and we had a fight. Let's say not an actual punch up, but just arguing where McDonald's was in Northbridge.
Yeah, it's just like we were so drunk we didn't know where McDonald's was, and basically, we were just arguing about random shit. It was the most random night I've ever had.
And we recorded the whole argument on Facebook as well. Yeah.
Oh no.
That was a quite funny one. That one. Us having a little argument, that was quite hilarious, I found. So that was that moment from what I remember. Oh yeah, and then the scientific at McDonald's, that was
pi squared.
Yeah, pi square, and how to land on the moon. There's the quantum physics of that. I explained it to Stephen. That was quite funny, and and we both ended our separate ways for the morning. That was, we won't talk about that bit. I don't even mention it, Stephen.
Way too confidential, guys.
Yeah, way too confidential.
Way too confidential. Nothing can be said about that.
Yeah. So that was our little outing for the night. We obviously got drunk from all the shit that was caused through the whole year. You've got anything else to add to that? Oh, sorry, I took over there for a sec.
Anything else?
3 minutes.
Anything else to add to Fuck Yeah broadcast? Not really, because I can't remember most of the night. I just remember this guy calling one of our classmates as well.
No, I didn't call one of them. I called the whole lot of them.
Yeah, sorry, you called the whole group or something.
Yeah, called the whole group, and one guy answered, and I thought it was Stephen, so he sent me in the opposite direction. yeah, that was
What's
that night.
one? Other favourite moments. When you say favourite moments, do you mean like one moment or like a whole series of?
Oh, it doesn't matter really. Like,
Okay. If I have to say number one, it would have to be creating my YouTube channel. I really enjoyed doing this, getting subs from people, and improving along the way. I've improved quite a lot throughout my journey. My growth has been pretty good. Besides that, if I have to add a third moment that I really enjoyed, it would have to be. What would it be? Throughout the decade?
yeah, throughout the decade, yeah.
Throughout an entire decade. It would probably have to be Australia fireworks, getting sunburnt all over my body. We already discussed the sunburn earlier in the other segment, but basically what happened was this guy here, he was wearing a long sleeve and everyone was giving him shit. And he was the only guy who didn't get sunburnt really, and my entire legs and arms were all burnt. So basically what happened was it took, I think it was 2 to 3 weeks, maybe longer, but even at the golf, which is like a week or two later, it was still there. I don't know why it was still there, but I still have a little bit now, like a little bit of tan on my legs. So the only good thing about it, I think, was getting a pretty good tan out of it.
Yeah, he got 3 months of sunburn. I don't know how it happened, but he was still in cold baths.
Yes.
By the second month.
Still in cold baths, still fucking wet flannels over arms and legs, laying down watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It was agonizing, but at least I had a comedy to laugh at while I was in sore in pain. Yeah, so besides that, yeah, that's probably the top 3 moments I can think of at the moment, but there's probably a lot more, like such as a garden spider falling on my head when I was like 10, 11, backyard. Literally, I was just on the swing and it just dropped on my head, and my whole family was like, what? Oh my god, there's a spider on you. And I was like, what? And then I just grabbed it with my arm and just went and just like squished it. So something like that. Like, I can't fully remember it. It was something. Yeah, I know that's an extra one, but I just wanted to add that one. Yeah, back on to you, Mike.
Okay, yeah. So I have to say my top moments was probably graduating from TAFE. I pretty much had studied from kindergarten to advanced diploma in broadcast for over 15 years or something like that of studying, and then for it to all finish how it did with so much stress and all that, it was overwhelming. That was probably a good moment of mine. Like the all that pressure was when you finally graduated, was that pressure came off you. That was one of probably the most best feelings of my life. I've probably enjoyed my advanced diploma life a lot more than I have ever done. In 2019, a lot happened for me, like as in good ways. But in following years, some things have had bad happen to me. But yeah, that's another podcast for another time. And then also getting my dream job in December, just near about, how many days would it be off the new year? Probably less than 20 days off the new year, and I got my dream job pretty much as a camera operator. Yeah, that was quite a proud moment for me. Should we get on to more about our podcast, you reckon, Stephen?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's do it.
Yeah, so we've created this podcast because we like the concept of having a live podcast. We will get there one day. At the moment, with our technology that we've got, we haven't got enough to support a
live format, but
yeah.
That'll happen later on, guys.
It will happen. Trust me, we will have it happening. We have got some of the technology that will help us carry through a better podcast, and we have also got, and we will eventually get there one day with the cameras that will be able to create a live stream. But at the moment, we haven't got that technology. We've got enough just to do a podcast virtually.
Podcast recording.
Yeah, podcast recording.
Yeah, it's podcast recording.
So Steven's a YouTuber. He's posted over 40 videos on YouTube.
Yeah, it's up to 70 now.
70 videos, there you go. I remember watching his 40 video. With, I think, just under 60 subscribers now.
Yeah, 664 now.
Yeah, 64 now.
Yeah.
And how many subscribers you got on Twitch?
On Twitch, I have 135 followers. It's slowly building, but it's more of a gradual process, as getting people on there is a bit harder than YouTube.
Yeah, and he's created quite a few videos on that Twitch streaming service as well.
Yep.
Do you remember how many videos you've done? Or?
The amount of streams, you mean?
Yeah.
I've done about 16 to 17 streams now. Doesn't sound like a lot, but yeah.
But that number of people following that he's got is quite staggering. With 17 videos he's created and 135 people following him now. That's quite well done effort on his behalf.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll try and build up with this podcast. Try and build up our YouTube channels and our Twitch channels.
Yeah, through the Twitch, we might stream the podcast on Twitch.
Yeah,
it's probably a better idea through Twitch, but I don't know. Should we do it on Twitch or YouTube live?
Yeah, it really depends what we want to. We'll
decide later, basically, guys.
Yeah.
Just give us time to process what we're doing in these recording ones, and once we hit the G spot, I know that sounds a bit fucked, but once we hit that spot, we will choose what platform we want to go on.
Yeah, we'll call it the G spot moment for us.
Yeah, G spot moment.
Yeah, we'll hit it full send with the boys. We'll create a special one when we find out where we want to go with. We'll involve all the boys involved, have a special podcast with all of our boys part of the podcast. Yeah, I reckon we should do that for our podcast that we decide to realise if we've got enough live material to create a live podcast, and we'll have a good time that day. Yeah.
All right.
But the things that we'll be focusing on our podcast, we actually wrote down a list before.
Social norms is one of them.
Yeah, like things that have gone. Things that have changed throughout the years.
Basically, the last 30 or 40 years, what's changed between the generations, baby boomers, Gen X, and all that.
Even longer than that, I reckon.
You reckon even longer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could probably go longer throughout the 100 years, like how fashion's changed, and we could probably even go through ancient times.
Even culture, like, the rules
times.
and shit that people used to have back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know haircuts haven't changed since the Roman times. That's where we get most of our hair ideas from these days. Shit, is that a fat battery? Oh, it is too. Crap. Okay, so we've got conspiracy theories, natural disasters, special guests that will be coming in, but we've got lined up.
Holiday events.
Yeah, holiday events. Theme podcasts that we've got. Current trends, episodes about us, world news, culture, and places to visit in Australia. You got anything to add to those, or?
Maybe like most dangerous animals. We could do one podcast on that.
Yeah, most dangerous animals. I've been there, done that. Well, not been bitten by one, but petrified of them.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Seen horrors.
Blue ring octopus. Yeah.
Box jellyfish.
Oh, I haven't seen one of those, but don't wish to.
Yeah.
Man, Australia's got some pretty dangerous animals, especially some women. Like makes girlfriends, and girls that you find in nightclubs.
I agree with that. I attest to that.
Yeah. So, and even girls that are dangerous to Stephen as well. Like, there's some quite fucking vicious ones out there.
For sure, mate. For sure.
We won't mention names, because we'll keep that an absolute
minimum.
Yeah, we won't mention people's names in a bad way, because we don't want to ruin them, like their lives and all that. So we'll just say like Alex or whatever, and you get the point of where we're coming from here. Yeah, so I reckon we could have some pretty dangerous times ahead of you guys. Ahead for podcasts and all that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we've got around about 4 minutes left of this podcast. So how's your experience with the podcast been so far?
It's been pretty good so far. I think for our first setup, I think we've done a pretty good job.
Yeah.
For USB microphones, I think the audio is actually pretty decent as well.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, like we've got a good setup here. We're going to keep the same lighting type of technique with this LED type of lighting setup that we've got up.
And we'll just improve over time.
Yeah, we'll improve over time.
Yeah.
We're going to try and keep it dark like this type of lighting due to that's the kind of theme that we want to go for to make it look more
more moody.
More of us type
dark,
of thing. Yeah.
More, I don't know, just to have a theme.
Yeah, just have
in
some
each,
sort of
each
just
podcast.
like each podcast is usually bright and all that. We just want to keep it dark in the background and us all brighten up a little bit. We're sorry about if different cameras look different to other cameras. If the sound quality is not as good, like we are improving. We're still learning programs. We're still learning on how to use our cameras a little bit. Because now we've actually got the time to learn how to use all this stuff that we've got. We could have a good podcast coming up for you guys when we've hit that G spot. We'll be able to decide.
We'll hit it soon. Guys.
We'll
we'll hit that G
soon.
spot soon.
Hopefully in 10 episodes time we'll have a live stream for you guys.
I reckon we will.
Yeah.
And also, I checked earlier, and the podcast section on Twitch, there's not many. There's like no Aussie podcasters that I could see who are doing Aussie streams. So I think we've got a little bit of an advantage if we might go on there as well. But we'll figure it out as it comes.
We'll figure it out as it goes
as
along.
It comes, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. We will.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do. Oh, let's just run out that battery. So I've got to look at this camera now for the next 2 minutes. I'll just.
Okay.
Okay, my camera's gone off now.
We'll just fix it and edit.
Yeah, we'll fix it in it anyway. So pretty much, I think we should end it from there, I reckon.
All right. Dommy, or you just speak first?
Oh, you can speak first if you want.
All right. This is Staple, otherwise known as Stephen Stapleton, and thank you for checking out the podcast. Again, if there's any criticisms or anything, please let us know in the comments below. So we can improve and all that. And besides that, like, subscribe, and
ring the bell.
Ring that little awesome bell that you see there.
Yeah, the little notification thing. It does send you your notifications out. Well, I'd say that's the end. If I do say so myself, I think it's a fucking good edit.
Yes, and we'll try to get a schedule in for this as well, so just so you guys know when we're uploading and all that.
Yeah, we'll put it in the comments below for you guys.
We'll put it in the comment. Pinned comment.
The description, sorry. Yeah. Oh, and pin comment.
Pin comment. Yeah. Whatever really works.
Should we pin people?
Yeah.
Yeah. If
it's good criticism or like ways to improve and all that. Definitely.
Whoever's got the best comment for us to improve our next podcast, we'll pin you.
We'll pin you. So you're at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you reckon that's a good idea?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep.
Alrighty. We'll catch you guys whenever we have our next podcast.
Yeah, catch you guys there.
Alright, catch it. We're out. Signing out.
Signing out, mate.
Goodbye.